This is KI investing, where smart money meets smart algorithms. Imagine three people earning exactly the same income, same job, same age, same city. Each of them starts with a monthly net income of $3,000. No wealth, no luxury, just a solid average salary like millions of people in the US. Yet 30 years later, one of them is a millionaire, one is living paycheck to paycheck, and the third is struggling to survive on a minimal pension. How is that possible? They all had the same starting point. No inheritance, no lottery win, no business success. Just a normal job and the same monthly choice. Spend or invest, save or consume. Secure the future or live in the moment. These small, seemingly insignificant decisions add up over the years and lead to completely different financial realities. In this video, I'll show you three extreme lifestyle paths. Alex is the minimalist. He lives frugally, invests consistently, and thinks long-term. Emma is the average middle-class earner. She lives decently, enjoys some pleasures, saves a bit, but without structure. And Rico lives large. He spends everything he earns, and sometimes more. We'll look at how each of them manages their $3,000 monthly income, what they spend, how much they save, and what it all leads to in the long run. Spoiler alert, the differences are brutal. It's not just about money, it's about freedom, security, and your future. In the end, you decide who you want to be, the one who retires early and lives free, or the one who still works at 70 because there's nothing left. This video is not just about numbers, it's about a decision that will shape your life. So stay with me. You'll definitely recognize yourself in one of these three types. Let's get specific. We take a closer look at Alex, Emma, and Rico. All three earn $3,000 net per month. No executive salaries, no dream jobs, just average income. The difference is not the paycheck, but how they manage it. Alex is the minimalist. He lives with one clear goal, financial independence. His apartment is small but cheap. No leased car, just an old used one. No daily coffee to go, just a thermos from home. He cooks himself, avoids unnecessary subscriptions, and doesn't care about consumerism. His goal? At least a 50% savings rate, so he puts $1,500 aside every month, ideally into ETFs or stocks. And he's been doing that for years. Emma is the average type. She lives like most people. A mid-range apartment, a financed car, one streaming service here, a gym membership there. She eats out sometimes, takes a vacation once a year, treats herself now and then. By the end of the month, maybe $200 or $300 are left. Sometimes she saves it, sometimes not, depending on how the month went. Rico, on the other hand, lives like there's no tomorrow. His apartment is modern and expensive. The car is leased, the iPhone bought in installments, the vacation paid with credit. He lives beyond his means, uses overdrafts, has no idea where his money goes, and doesn't save a cent. For him, money is there to be spent. And even though all three earn the same, it's already clear. Alex is building wealth step by step. Emma is stuck in place financially. And Rico, he's living paycheck to paycheck. Or worse, debt to debt. But the real shock isn't the monthly picture. It's what happens over the next 30 years. Because when we project this behavior forward, the true impact becomes clear. Let's do that now. This is where it gets serious. Let's project the financial behavior of these three over the next 30 years. That's when you see just how powerful small differences in saving really are. We'll assume a 7% annual return, realistic for long-term investments in stocks or ETFs. Alex, the minimalist, saves and invests $1,500 every month. After 10 years, he's built nearly $210,000 in wealth. After 20 years, it's $560,000. And after 30 years, brace yourself, over $1.4 million, all from a regular income. No luck, no lottery, just discipline. Emma, the average earner, invests around $300 a month at best. After 10 years, she has about $40,000. After 20, around $150,000. And after 30 years, roughly $360,000. That's decent, but no match for Alex. Still, she's built some wealth, just from small savings. And Rico? The big spender saves nothing. Zero. In fact, he's paying off loans, interest, living on credit. After 30 years, he has no assets, just debt. Maybe $10,000, $20,000, or even $30,000 in the red. He didn't benefit from compound interest. He suffered from the opposite, interest working against him. Three people, same income, completely different outcomes. Alex can retire at 60, maybe even earlier. He's free. Emma must keep working, but she's got a cushion. And Rico? He's dependent on the state, on family, on his next paycheck. He never took control, and that's the key point. Money either works for you or against you. You decide the direction. And the difference isn't income, it's behavior, habits, planning, consistency. In the next part, we'll explore why so many people still act like Rico, even though they know it's the wrong path. So why do so many choose Rico's way, even knowing it leads to financial disaster? Let's be honest. Whoever taught you how to handle money? Why do most people not save, even when they could? The answer isn't in your wallet, it's in your mindset. People aren't rational, they're emotional, impulsive, lazy. Instant gratification feels better than long-term goals. A new phone, a weekend trip, or dinner out gives instant dopamine. Saving feels like sacrifice, and that's where the mistake starts. What feels good short-term destroys your financial future long-term. Advertising, social media, and peer pressure make it worse. You're constantly told you need more. You must keep up. No new car or latest tech. You're poor or outdated. Rico is especially vulnerable. He lives to impress. He wants to appear successful, even when his bank account screams otherwise. And he's not alone. Most people live beyond their means. They earn enough, but spend even more. And when nothing's left at the end of the month, they blame their salary. But in truth, the problem is almost always behavior, not income. The root cause is often a lack of financial education. In school, you learn algebra, but not compound interest. You analyze poems, but don't learn how to budget. When it comes to managing money, school doesn't help. Most people just copy what their parents did, and if they were spenders, the cycle continues. But you can break it. You can live differently. But it takes strength. You must say no to status symbols, peer pressure, and consumption. You must be okay with having less today to have more tomorrow. That's the price, but it's worth it. Because true freedom doesn't come from income, but from financial control. And whoever has control always has options, no matter what happens. Emma and Rico will be jealous when Alex retires at 50 or 55. In the next part, I'll show you how to use all of this in your own life and what concrete steps you need to take to change your behavior. Because time is ticking, and it only works for those who take action. Now it's up to you. You've seen how 3 people with the same income end up with totally different financial outcomes, just based on behavior. Alex lives with intention, saves big, and invests wisely. Today, he's free. Emma lives average, saves a bit, and has some security. She'll work longer, but she's not helpless. And Rico? He chased consumption and status and ended up with nothing. So where do you stand? And where do you want to go? If you start at 30, you've got the best shot at real financial freedom. But even if you're 40, 50, or 60, you can still change things. What matters is that you start, not tomorrow, not next month. Now, right now. Stop lying to yourself. You don't need a new jacket. You don't need a better car. You need clarity, discipline, and a system. If you don't have a system, start with the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for essentials, 30% for whatever you want. 20% must go to savings or investments. That's it. With that, you're already in control. So start small. $50 a month, then $100, then $200. The key is consistency. Invest monthly into ETFs, stocks, or other smart assets. Use tools, use automation, use AI if it helps you stay on track. But most of all, use your brain. You don't need millions in the bank to be rich. You need a goal, a plan, and the discipline to stick to it. Truth is, becoming rich is easier than staying rich. One slip and you fall back fast. So stay on it. Every month, every dollar counts. And remember, you have no excuse. You have the knowledge, you have the income, and you still have time. For now. So get moving. Make today the day you take control. Don't let the system control you. Be the one who understands the system and uses it to win. Don't be like Rico. Be like Alex. Follow KI, investing for more tips. KI Investing, your edge in investing.